Today is a bittersweet day at the Prehistoria Museum. It is the first day of us packing up our collection. That's right, we are moving. We got evicted for condo development. We've got a better space lined up, and figured to give you a last little tour while it's all together. So join me. As you can tell, I love my dinosaurs. I own a frickin' T-Rex. But here are some of our dinosaur exhibits. We've got dinosaur skulls up top. We got their eggs over here. All kinds of cool shells. This is dinosaur teeth. Lots of dinosaur teeth, some of which I even collected myself. And at the very bottom is the footprints, including these crazy dinosaur footprints from Loch Ness. That's right, folks, I own the Loch Ness Monster. Here is something pretty cool. I love evolution, so why not the evolution of man? I have tools made by Homo habilis, the oldest tools on Earth, some of my favorite objects here. But I also have Neanderthal bones and stalagmites, and the axe, all kinds of Homo erectus bits and pieces, and then we move on to the modern humans. All kinds of skulls with different pathologies and stories, including syphilis over here, trephination, they drilled holes in the skull. We've got weird stuff in jars, brain tumors, testicular cancer, and even some of our most famous objects, the elongated skulls from Peru. And they weren't ancient aliens, they just had some very unique cultural practices. And if we're going to talk about the rise of man, what about the rise of civilization? I've got objects from the Indus Valley, from India and Pakistan. I've got ancient Rome, Greek, the Vikings, and of course, Egypt itself. My sarcophagus, and all kinds of beautiful treasures, all legally collected before the bans. You never know what you're gonna see here, and at the new spot, I'll be getting a lot more. Well, what do we have here? I have crossed the country and the entire world looking for treasures, and this here is an entire pilot whale skeleton. I hauled that off of a beach, stuck in the back of a Dodge Caravan, and spent weeks trying to get the smell out of my hands. That used to be the centerpiece. Now we've got a T-Rex at our second museum. Who knows what's gonna come at the third museum? I don't know, but it's gonna be pretty great. Well, like this sponge, I'm always trying to soak everything in. Yeah, our first exhibit to go here is our marine exhibit. Hey, we are packing up our collection of seashells, some of the rarest ones in the world. But we also have things like shark jaws, fossil fish that I've excavated and prepared from Wyoming, and even beautiful narwhal skulls and other odds and ends. They say all gingers look alike, but I don't see it. This is our land animal and I guess sky animal exhibit. All kinds of cool bones and skulls from around the world. We work with zoos, vets, farms, natives, and antique collections to get a little bit of everything. From gorillas left to us in a state. We've got all kinds of bears. We even have a snow leopard that my friend bred, because some people breed dogs, some people breed cats, some people breed snow leopards. That's life. We've got our two-headed and deformed animals over here. We've got all kinds of cool reptiles and snakes in jars, because you got to. And then we even have one of the rarest birds on Earth. Behold, the pigeon rat. If I've never seen it before, I want it. Like this insane donkey that passed giving birth. My amazing friend Toby articulated the skeleton, and it is anatomically flawless. It's very important for us to build an insane teaching collection. Stuff that you won't find in your average museum. Stuff that scientists, vets, and the public can come and learn from. Things like our space exhibit here. This is a real tire from Space Shuttle Atlantis. Pretty great. We've got a console from Houston Mission Control from Apollo, cosmonaut gloves, all kinds of fun odds and ends. Even Werner von Braun's Explorers Club card, the inventor of the V2. And this amazing guy here, I call him Scuba Steve, is a 1944 diving suit. And that takes us into the history of war. This isn't just a static collection. I want this collection to really showcase my interests and my history as a person as well. This is our Holocaust exhibit, a memorial to all of those lives lost. I am of Jewish background, so it was very important for me to showcase things like Auschwitz armbands, documents that were presented during the Nuremberg trials, and the darker pieces of history we just shouldn't forget. And on the other side of my family, New Zealand, Aotearoa. I've got all kinds of amazing birds and artifacts from the land that I call home, the place I was born, the land of Lord of the Rings. Thanks for joining us on this little whirlwind tour of the Prehistoria Museum version 2. We've got a lot of stuff on the go, and if you come by before mid-March 2024, you can still see our museum here. But if you're seeing this video after then, come by our new location. Go to our website and find the address, and you're gonna see some stuff you've never seen before. I can promise you that.